Sammy Hagar reveals Anthrax's offer for frontman spot. Sammy Hagar recently opened up about the many opportunities he has received from major rock bands throughout his decades-long career, shedding light on how frequently his name has surfaced whenever a legendary act found itself in need of a vocalist. His comments came during an interview shared on NME, where he reflected on the surprising number of invitations he has fielded from some of the most influential groups in music history. When asked specifically about his decision to turn down an offer from Velvet Revolver, Hagar explained that such situations were far more common than many fans might realize. For him, Velvet Revolver was just one of many prominent bands that approached him over the years. This led him to revisit a series of high-profile opportunities that had come his way, including a notable moment involving Aerosmith after Steven Tyler's unexpected stage fall in 2009. Every damn band you've ever heard of has tried to get me in at some point. Even when Steven Tyler went off the rails and fell off the stage in 2009, Aerosmith's Joe Perry and their manager called me up and asked me to join the band for a South American and US tour, Hagar said. I started making a set list in my head of classics like Livin' on the Edge. Then I thought, am I fucking crazy? I ain't gonna try and replace a guy like Steven Tyler. Hagar emphasized that while the offer was flattering, it ultimately didn't feel right to step into the shoes of such an iconic frontman, especially for a band whose identity was so closely tied to Tyler's unmistakable voice and energetic presence. The internal conflict he described, briefly imagining himself singing Aerosmith classics before rejecting the idea entirely, highlighted his respect for the musicians he was asked to replace beyond Aerosmith. Hagar noted that other legendary names had sought him out as well. He revealed that Led Zeppelin had floated the idea of him working with them in some capacity, a proposition that would have carried immense historical weight. He also mentioned that members of the Grateful Dead had expressed interest in involving him during periods when they were exploring new vocal possibilities. Although he never pursued these opportunities, Hagar's reflections underscored just how highly regarded he has been across the rock landscape.